him.
I know.
I think I'm just so happy with our honeymoon. I think I didn't expect to get out of it what I got, which is, I think, relief and distraction from a lot of the physical and mental pain that I've gone through in the last few months.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, like, I remember asking for somebody with, like, a sense of humor, but I don't remember asking for, like, the weirdest person, the weirdest puppy that has ever lived. Yeah. And that's what they gave me, and, like, I'm really happy that that's what they gave me.
Yeah.
Same. You had fun. I'm good.
Our honeymoon has been a little bit of a roller coaster, I'd say. Kind of like one extreme to the next. So, you know, I'm just enjoying the ride.
I also think like having a roller coaster now is better than having a roller coaster on the road.
I said the same thing. I think I'd rather get all the loop-de-loops out now and see how everything else goes after.
We're kind of approaching it in a different fashion. Things that we presume might be contentious, we're putting off to a later date so we can build the foundation and really understand one another before we take on those bigger, harder issues.
I think that's also a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
Right or wrong way.
Right, there's not.
There's no really guidebook for marriage. If there was, I would have read it.
For me, I feel like the honeymoon is going way better than I could have ever expected. So I just appreciate you for just being you and making it so much fun. That's really all that matters.
But I sometimes am a little too sarcastic, and I'm used to speaking my mind and not having any repercussions on anyone but myself. So I just want to be more aware in the way that I usually would like just say things and like not think. But I really want to be more cognizant of like the effects it has on us together.
Yeah, appreciate that.
What about you guys?
I think, like, specifically, Claire and I haven't said this before, so I guess I'm going to gauge your reaction. I think that we're the kinds of people that, like, if we were dating, like, we wouldn't throw ourselves at each other. Right. So I think when we go back, what I think is going to be important is transitioning a friendship into a romantic one.
I appreciate that. And I think something I need to be better about is like waiting before I just respond. Because sometimes it's just like reacting in that moment when I should be like processing it and then saying something.
I mean, you're the fastest gun in the West, I'll give you that.
Yeah, but I need to chill.
I feel like we definitely have that in common. That's probably why we bonded.
Yeah, I agree. I know. I'm like, she's my soul sister.
Yes.
She gets it.
I definitely think I got what I wanted out of this honeymoon. Just be careful what you ask for, because I think my goal was to see what makes Orion tick, and we got there. And hopefully it's something we can laugh about, maybe not tomorrow, but maybe in a few weeks. But we figured out that I am a very fiery person, and my tone can kind of dictate the flow of conversations sometimes, and I never want Orion to feel like my tone is making him regress in the conversation. So I'm gonna do better. And I want to apologize. My jokes don't always land where they're supposed to, and I sometimes speak without consideration to your feelings, or at least I did in that moment. I've used terms that when I was younger that I didn't even know were derogatory.
Redskin?
No, I don't think I've ever used that language, but like, I don't even know what redskin means, honestly. Oh, I do. I just looked at your face. I know we're still navigating that, and I don't expect it to be an overnight thing. I don't expect it to be an overweek thing, but I'm just very apologetic for just how it made you feel. I think that hurt me the most, just knowing that it hurt you, and I'm still working with that too.
The unintentional joke, it cut really deep, and it is definitely the one thing that I cannot stop thinking about. But it's really hard to be vulnerable with all the other couples about what had taken place, because I'm not sure if they would understand, just with the topic of, race, culture, things like that. But it's still a big obstacle. One thing that I do want to improve on, being a little more consistent with sharing my feelings, when things do come up, and so I do want to improve on, voicing it regardless of how I'm feeling.